Hello again. It's great to be back on my mat with you. Happy to see you here with me. I've been talking and hearing from lots of different friends of mine who are yoga instructors and learning how many students are practicing virtually through classes on Zoom or YouTube or what have you. And when we first found ourselves in this situation, I wondered, like all of us, I think, how this was going to work and how people would be able to continue their practice. Those of us who need guidance to continue our practice, or who prefer it that way. So I'm really happy to learn how crowded these Zoom classes have been and how many of you have been watching the videos that I've been creating for you. And I think it's a good opportunity to see how much we really do need yoga in our lives. And not just on the mat, but there are so many things that yoga has to offer us always, but especially now in these trying circumstances we find ourselves in. A yoga student once wrote, "I must have wandered upon yoga, upon this path for a reason. Maybe it was a quick reminder to catch my breath, or stretch my hamstrings, or look upon a furious driver with compassion. I now know there are thousands of lessons to be learned from the school of yoga." So just as I was saying, every situation we find ourselves in life, yoga has lessons for us and guidance for us as to how to maneuver our way through, no matter what it is. Your yoga begins when you leave the classroom or when you leave the mat. It's how you relate to people and how you relate to the world. Your yoga is the giving and receiving. It's the wellness between inner and outer worlds. Your yoga is living the purpose of your life. Your yoga is to spread peace, one person at a time. So coming onto our mats to begin this practice of yoga together today, and maybe taking the breath, each breath as an individual opportunity to find something else in your practice. So beginning today's practice on hands and knees, find that pose. Hands come on to the mat underneath your shoulders and knees under the hips. Spread your fingers and ground the base of each finger. Find your breath here, and with an inhalation, lift the head and the tailbone, let the belly drop. Exhale, squeeze the breath out and round. Inhale to cow, pulling the heart forward and up. Exhale, empty out, squeeze it out, drop the head. One more inhale. You can tuck your toes or not. Do whatever feels nice for your feet. And exhale, squeeze it out. Beginning again, inhale to cow. And then this time as you exhale and round your spine, you're going to pull your hips all the way back to child's. Pausing here. Keep reaching and pressing your hands down and forward. You can rock your rib cage from side to side if that feels good. Take a nice deep breath here and let it go. And then inhale to roll up to sit on the heels. If this does not work for you, you can come up onto your shins. Bring the arms behind you and rotate the shoulders back, lifting the heart. Press the knees and shins down and lift the hips. You can drop the head back or bring it forward. As you exhale, lower the hips down and roll into embryo, arms by your sides. Inhale, reach the arms, come to cow. Exhale, round cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale through child's. Hips come all the way back. Inhale, roll up, hands behind you, lift the hips up. Exhale, roll it back down. Inhale, reach the arms out in front of you, lift up to cow. Exhale, round the spine, squeeze it out, pull back. Inhale, roll the arms behind you, lift the heart, press the shins. Stay here for an extra breath this time. Pulling the hips up. And this time coming forward onto hands and knees. You're going to reach your right leg behind you. I'm going to turn around so you can see this maybe better. Reaching that right leg behind you, flex the foot, keep the leg strong. And then you're going to flip your left foot out to the left. The left hand will move more to the center of the mat. And then you're going to rotate. So your right side of your body stacks over your left. Right arm reaching to the sky, left leg lifted, like a modified half moon. As you inhale, you're going to touch the right foot down and reach the right arm over your head. Exhale, lift the arm and the leg. Inhale, touch down, stretch. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, touch it down, stretch. Stay here, press that back foot down more, and maybe turn your heart up to the sky a little. Reach strongly into this top arm. Good, and then exhale, coming through hands and knees. Turn around. Inhale to cow here. And exhale, roll back. Inhale, sitting up, bringing your hands behind you. Roll over to the left. Extend your right foot out onto the mat in front of you. So again, if you cannot sit on your heel, you can lift up onto the shin. Flexing that foot, no matter where you are, exhale, forward, fold. And then fingertips down on the ground and help lift yourself up, rock forward, right foot touches down, stretch the left hip flexor. Inhale, heart lifts up. Exhale, rock it all the way back if you can, flex and fold. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, rock it back, flex and fold. Last one, inhale, rock forward, hold it here. Coming back to hands and knees. Inhale to cow. Exhale, round the spine, pull all the way back. Inhale, rock it back, lifting the hips. And then exhale, forward, hands and knees. This time, left leg lifts off the mat behind you. Right hand comes to the center of the mat. Right heel kicks out to the side a little bit. Stacking left side of the body over the right side. Lift the left leg, lift the left arm. Good. Inhaling here. And exhale. And then inhale, touch the foot, reach the arm. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. Inhale, reach, stay here, press the foot more, reach the arm more, turn the heart up. Exhale, hands and knees. Inhale to cow. Exhale, round the spine, pull the hips back. Rolling up to sit on those heels. Last time here. Shoulders rotate back, hips flip up. And drop the seat. Leaning over to the right, extend the left foot out in front of you. Sitting on your right foot, if that's okay for your knee and your ankle. Inhale here. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe. Hands press down to help rock you forward. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, rock all the way back. Flex the front foot, fold. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, flex and fold. Inhale, forward. Exhale, rock it back. Good, coming back up now, finding hands and knees. Inhaling here, lift the tailbone, curl the toes. And then exhale, press your hands forward, and with bent knees, pull the hips back, drop the head. And then with really bent knees, just rock the hips from side to side. Finding a nice juicy downward facing dog. With your next inhale, straighten your knees in and out. Pull the thighs back. Exhale, rebend the knees until the ribs touch the thigh bones. And then inhale, straighten. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, straighten. Take a slow walk forward toward your hands, trying to keep the hands grounded for as long as possible and the legs straight for as long as possible. Till you get to the front of your mat and soften your knees. Shake your head out. With an inhale, actually with an exhale, bend your knees deeper. Inhale, straighten the legs, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the heart, bend the knees. Exhale, fold. Once more, inhale, bend the knees, lift the heart, bend more. Exhale, fold. Stay here. Now really pay attention to your feet. Make sure you're grounding. Inside edges, the outside edges. Spread your toes, ground them, and let your head hang. Let your spine go. Deep breathing here. Good. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands come together in front of your heart. I'm just going to turn around for a minute. You are not. Inhale, reaching out and up. Interlace your fingers and exhale over to the right. Inhale, coming all the way up. Spread the arms. Exhale, dive back down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up and reach up. Interlace your fingers. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold, and step your left foot all the way to the back of the mat. Good. Spin the left heel down, and inhale up to warrior two. Finding warrior two, right knee forward. Right knee is tracking over that second toe. Left leg nice and strong. Inhale, reverse this. Left hand slides down, right arm comes up and over. And then exhale into a modified extended angle. Right arm on the right thigh, left arm reaching strongly overhead. Exhale, circle that left arm down. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hold. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended. Pause. Circle the left arm down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hold. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended angle. Stay here. Press that left foot down. Now, maybe you have a block I didn't mention. If you need a block or a book, perhaps pause the video right now to grab one. If you don't need one, you're going to bring your left fingertips up to the sky and extend your right fingertips down to the floor. Lengthen your tailbone here. So you're going to try to pull your tailbone toward your left heel. Take an inhale and then exhale. Bring your hands down to the floor and pivot onto the ball of the back foot. Squeeze your outer thighs toward each other. Reach the arms behind you. Airplane pose. You're going to hop that left foot in a little bit. Straighten both legs and pause. Coming up onto the toes of the left foot. And then you're going to pivot into warrior three legs, bringing your hands together in front of your heart. Left toes face the floor. Reaching the right arms out, the arms out in front of you, both arms, right and left. Reach. And then as the hands come back together in front of your heart, you're going to pivot to stand up, possibly, hopefully not touching the left foot down, bringing the left knee up in front of you. Flex the left foot. Left foot touches down, arms reach up. Interlace the fingers. Press the feet down and find a little back bend here. Exhale, hands come together in front of your heart. Getting ready for the other side. I'm going to go to the other end of the mat so my back won't be to you. Inhale, reaching out and up. Exhale, spreading the arms, dive down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, fold, step the right foot all the way back. Ground the right heel and find warrior two. Reaching out. And reverse, inhale. Exhale, coming into extended angle. Reach the right arm. Circle that long right arm down. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hold. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended angle. Swing it down. Warrior two. Pausing and exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Stay here. Using your block or your book if you need it underneath your left fingertips. If not, spread it open. Once again, pulling the tailbone toward the back heel. Looking up toward your right fingertips on a long neck. Breathe. Exhale, the hands come down to the mat. You're going to pivot onto the ball of the back foot and then pull the outer thighs toward each other. Swing your arms back, coming up to airplane pose. Reaching through the right heel, forward into the heart and the crown of the head. Slide your right toes forward, pausing. Right toes touch down, both legs straight. Nice break for those left quads. And then you're going to pivot into warrior three legs. Right toes facing the floor. Hands coming together in front of your heart. Reaching out into both arms if you've got it. Hands come back together. Pivoting to stand up. Right knee lifts up in front of you. Right foot is flexed. Touch the right foot down. Reach the arms up. Again, interlace the hands. This time the other forefinger in front. Gently squeezing your head with your four other arms. Press the feet down. Find a little back bend in the upper spine. Legs stay strong to protect the lower back. Exhale. Hands come together in front of your heart. Close your eyes and breathe. Dropping your arms. Inhale, reaching out and up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Step your left foot all the way back. Ground your left heel. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, spread your arms, hands down. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, lower down. Drop your knees if you need to. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look up at your hands. Exhale, step your left foot to the front of the mat and your right foot. Fold when you get there. Inhale, rise up and reach up. Exhale, back, hands back together. Other side. Inhale, circle out and up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Right foot steps back, right heel grounds. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hold. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look up at your hands. Exhale, right foot. Left foot steps forward, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands back together. Pause. Moving on to another sun salutation, a little bit different this time. Drop your arms down. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, spread your arms and dive. Inhale, halfway up, and with one long exhalation, step or jump and lower down. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look up at your hands. Exhale, right foot steps forward, left heel grounds. Inhale up, warrior one. Next, exhale, hands come down. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands back to center. Other side. Inhale, reaching out and up. Exhale, diving down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, one long exhale, lower down. Inhale, heart lifts up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's hold this for a couple of breaths. Spread fingers. Nice loose neck. Heels pressing toward the earth, reaching toward the earth. Sit bones reaching up and back. Good. Inhaling, look up at your hands. Exhale, left foot steps forward, right heel down. Inhale up, warrior one. Pause. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up and reach up. Exhale, hands come back together. So make sure you have a block next to your right foot or close to your right foot for this next series. Spread your arms. Inhale, reach them up. Exhale, spread them out wide and dive down. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. And this time as you exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart and lift your left knee up in front of you, flexing that foot. You're going to very carefully pivot. The heart moves forward, the left heel moves back. Left toes face the floor. Pause here. You're going to take your left hand onto your left hip. Your right fingertips are going to come down to the ground. You're not moving into half moon pose. So maybe you need a block under those right fingertips. You're going to carefully bend the right knee and ground the left foot. Left toes are going to turn out to the side. You're going to keep this right hand where it is, to the right side of the right foot. And then stack the left side of the body over the right. The right thigh is rotating open strongly, and find this form of extended angle. Parsva Konasana. Everything working, everything spreading. Breathe. Bring your left hand onto your left hip. Turn your head just to look down. And as you inhale, you're going to straighten your right knee as your right fingertips slide up the right shin. Now take a moment to press your feet down. Pull your tailbone back to the back of your mat. Look up. Reach the left hand up. Legs are grounding you. Hips pulling back. Breathe. Trikonasana. Now you're going to press into your left foot really strongly to help you come up. And then reverse. Left hand up, right arm up and over as you continue to press the right foot down. You're going to soften the right knee, pivot onto the ball of the back foot. Hands come together in front of your heart to begin. Find your legs. Right knee is bent. Left heel reaching back. Arms reach up, high lunge. And then bring the hands back together as you lengthen forward. Stay at this diagonal to turn to the right. You're going to hook that left elbow over the right knee or thigh and turn to look to the right. Now use your abdominals strongly here. Look at the floor. And as slowly as possible, we'll see how I can do it today. Step that left foot next to the right foot. Hips lower toward the earth. Rotated chair. Looking down, make sure your knees are parallel to the front edge of the mat. Squeezing and breathing. And then with an inhale, stand up and reach up, coming right back down into your revolved chair. Look to the right. Once you're lowered down, reach your arms away from each other. Spread the shoulders. Left fingertips come down to the ground outside the left pinky toe, and you're going to step that left foot back, finding revolved low lunge. Spread the arms. Breathe. Right hand is going to come down, left knee is going to drop. You're going to bring the knees next to each other and pull back to child's pose. And take a few breaths in child's pose. Whatever arm position feels better for you right now. Breathing. Let everything quiet down. Let everything calm down. From child's pose, lift up to hands and knees. Curl your toes under and find downward facing dog. Breathing deeply. With an inhale, looking up at your hands, soften your knees in. You're going to step or jump wide. Heels in, toes out, finding your squat here. Letting the tailbone lower toward the earth, not touching down, not yet anyway. Shoulders spread hard, opening wide. You're going to carefully bring your hands behind you. Now let the sit bones touch down, feet touch together. You're going to grab your toes with your peace fingers and lean back. Keeping a straight spine. If this is enough for you, it's enough for you. Going further if you want, finding your wide angle, Navasana. Reaching into your heels. Breathing deeply. As you exhale, you're going to slowly bring the feet together. Forward fold in another direction. Bring your hands behind your knees. Bend those legs. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to rock all the way back. Hands touch down to help find plow. Maybe your toes touch down behind you. As you exhale, you're going to sit right back up. Find Navasana. Maybe you're holding on. Maybe your knees are bent. Whatever version works for you. Belly working strongly. Cross your shins, rock forward, make your way onto your feet, and hang ragdoll. So I'm at the other end of the mat, but you do not need to be. It's just so my back won't be to you the whole time. Good, soften your knees, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands come back together. Pause. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come together in front of your heart as your right knee lifts, flexing that right foot. Keep the leg responsible for lifting itself. Again, let me just pause and say if you need a block by your left foot, grab one. Pivot slowly. Reaching the right heel back, right toes face the earth. Right hand's going to come onto the right hip. Left fingertips are going to touch down. And then slowly you're going to bend that left knee and ground the right foot. Find warrior, 2 legs. But then just keep those left fingertips where they are on the pinky toe side of the left foot. and reach the right arm up. Maybe your left hand is on a block or a book. Reaching it up. Breathing. Turning your head to look down. Right hand can come back onto the right hip. Inhale to straighten the left knee. And then again, pause. Press your feet down. Pull your hips back. Spine stays nice and long. Shoulders spread, right arm reaches straight up. Fill your pose with your breath. And then you're going to press into your right foot to come all the way up and reverse. Press that left foot down. Good. Reach both arms up. Pivot on the ball of the back foot. Bend the left knee. Finding high lunge. Hands come together in front of your heart. Lengthen forward as you reach back through the right foot. Turn to the left, hook that left elbow, right elbow over the left knee or left thigh. Deepen your twist with every exhale. Left leg stays strong, belly stays strong. Inhale to bring that right foot slowly next to the left foot. Find revolved chair. Ardha Utkatasana. Squeeze those legs. Inhale, rise up and reach up. And then exhale, coming right back down into your revolved chair. Spread the shoulders. Spread the arms. And then the right hand will come to the pinky toe side of the right foot. Left knee stays bent, right foot steps back. Find your revolved low lunge. Left hand comes down. We're going to step to plank here. Take an inhale, strong plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Drop your knees. Cross your shins. Pull your hips back and have a seat. So I'm going to teach you plow. For those of you, including myself, I'm just going to get a towel. For those of you who may have any cervical spine issues, I really encourage you to use a blanket or a towel. So have some mat extended beyond the towel for your head. I'm going to tuck my shirt in. So alignment is really crucial in this pose, and when you get into it, don't look around. So maybe you want to watch me teach it first so that you can come in without looking around. It's really not good for your neck. So you're going to kick back to plow again. Take your time here. Flex your feet and reach them back. And then I like to interlace my hands so I can wiggle my arms closer to each other. Then I'm going to bring my hands onto my back and extend my legs up. So it's really hard to talk in this position. Ideally, my heels are over my hips are over my shoulders. I'm going to come down so I can talk. So it's really important to take the time to get your arms as close to each other behind you. And then once you bring them onto the back, you actually want your hands as close to the floor, meaning as high up on your back as possible. You really have to engage the muscles of the belly and the legs. You want to zip them up, reaching them straight up to the sky. So find that, rolling back to plow, tucking the arms beneath you, tucking the shoulders beneath you. If this doesn't work for you, you can just come over to the wall and do legs up the wall or any other pose. And breathe. Sometimes if you can allow yourself to actually settle into this pose, it can be quite peaceful. Legs stay very active. Like I said, like there's a zipper reaching up from your groins all the way to your big toes. Zipper full of energy, reaching them up. If you're ready, engage your abs very strongly and slowly, slowly, slowly lower your hips back down onto the floor. Once they touch down, bend your knees and bring your feet onto the mat, all the way out to the edges of the mat. Feet are out wide, arms can relax. Let's take a minute to let the knees, the inner knees, just rest against each other here, and turn your head to the left. Turn it more. Bring it through center, and turn it to the right. More. And then go back to the left, slowly, through center, and over to the right. And then let your head bob right into center and rest there. So your feet are out wide, knees are bent. You're going to rock the knees all the way to the right, through center and all the way to the left. Through center, to the right, through center, and to the left. Last one, bring them through center, over to the right, let them rest there. If you want to go further, you can lift your right ankle and rest it on the outside of your left knee. And pause here. Enjoy this rest. Let yourself calm down. Let your breath and your mind and your body all find some quiet. For some of us, that's what yoga is all about, finding quiet. Letting all the chatter in your mind drain away for once. Find your breath, find peace. Back to center and all the way over to the other side. Resting that left ankle on the right knee if you wish. Calm it down. Bringing your knees back to center, hug them in. Soften your knees, bring your hands right behind those knees. Take an inhale and exhale, rock to sit up. And I'm just going to turn to face you. Extending your legs out wide, flexing your feet. If you need to sit up on a blanket or a block, please do so. If this is enough of a stretch for you right here, then that's great. If you wish to come forward, let's do it. But keeping your spine long. I like to pull the floor toward me, really grounding my hands, and pull the floor toward me, reaching my sit bones and my tailbone back, and then feeling some traction in the spine. Staying into this fold, whatever degree of a fold you're in. Slowly walk yourself over toward your right foot. Flex that right foot. Take your left hand and press that left thigh away. Then lift up. Right elbow comes to the inside of the right thigh. Press the forearm and the leg against each other. Left hand comes onto the left ribs. Pull, rotate them back like you're rotating the rib cage back. And then reach that left arm up. And if it's there for you, make this more of a side fold. The hand can come toward the foot or to the foot. Make sure it doesn't become a forward fold. It must remain a side fold. Whatever degree is there for you. Roll, step through center and sit up. Cross your legs with, remember which shin you put in front. Hands come behind you, shoulders back, knees come down, hips lift up. Heart up, chin up. Good, exhale, lower the seat down. Extending those legs out. Inhale here. Exhale, back into your fold. Pause. Carefully walking yourself over toward your left foot. Coming up part way. The left arm comes to the inside of that leg. Press them against each other to turn your rib cage to face up. That right hand can help. Right arm up. And maybe over. Wherever you are, make sure you're breathing. Slowly round forward. Inhale to sit back up. Cross the legs. Other shin in front. Hands come behind. Knees touch down. Hips rise up. Lower down and make your way onto your back. So spend a minute or two finding any stretch that feels good for you before you bring yourself into Shavasana. Being conscious of your breath, especially now. And then consciously move into the pose of Shavasana, spreading yourself on your mat and releasing all your energy. Feel the back body sink into your mat. Feel the back of your legs relax, your hands, shoulders, entire back body. Let it all go. So your choice to stay in Shavasana for a while, which I would recommend. I think Shavasana is a really important pose for us in these days. Take a deeper breath. Move hands and feet, rebend knees. very slowly make your way back to a seat on your mat. Let your mind remain quiet and at rest, and hopefully peaceful. Your yoga begins when you leave your mat. Your yoga is the space between each breath. It's living the purpose of your life. Your yoga is finding peace and sharing it. Bring your hands together in front of your heart, feeling the peace that is always within that space. Acknowledging it, acknowledging the peace in the hearts of all of those around you. The light and the love within me honors and bows to the light and the love within you. Namaste.